This week on CNN Preview, rock history and punk legends. We begin backstage with one of Africa's most famous sons, heir to a musical legacy.
Just a bit in front here. Because I can always regulate it from here. Thank you.
Nigerian artist Femi Kuti, currently on tour in Europe, heads to America this summer. Armed with a new album, flanked by his band, The Positive Force, Kuti continues his fight for social justice with a mix of American funk and jazz. The album, No Place for My Dream, includes a track that honours the memory of his father, musician and political activist Fela Kuti.
When you see what is going on in the world today, you will agree that poverty is winning the game.
The message behind the album is more of an alarm, raising a very big alarm, trying to make people understand the extent of the poverty level in the world today, not just in Africa, everywhere, like we see in Greece, Portugal, Spain, Cyprus, in America, England, everybody. No jobs, no work. People can't feed their families. When I play live, I feel the message gets across because my audience, after all these years, they know what I'm singing about. I feel they come to my concerts for strength, inspiration, and they know I feel their pain, and they know, and they're hearing, it's like listening to a very bitter message with a sweet drink. So I think they get, probably I would really hope they are getting strength from watching my gig and finding some kind of inspiration or energy to propel themselves in these difficult times we're in.
Now to Detroit, Michigan, the Motor City, home of Motown. Soul music and rhythm and blues dominated the music scene in the 1960s. But a decade later, another kind of sound was rumbling through the streets.
And you know, here we are in the middle of all of this, playing rock and roll.
The documentary, A Band Called Death, is a tale of three brothers who turned their musical talents to making rock so fierce they helped create a new genre, punk. Record mogul Clive Davis, who signed Janis Joplin, Santana, Bruce Springsteen and Whitney Houston, wanted to take the brothers to the next level. But the name of the band and their refusal to compromise did not lead to a happy ever after.
There's one sticking point. Clive Davis expressed that he really didn't care for the name of the band.
Brian had told us, he said, you guys might have a record deal if you are willing to change the name.
That sent David into another place because he had his death concept, and the concept went with the name, and the band went with the concept, and nothing could change.
David, in no uncertain terms, just said, tell Clive Davis to go to hell.
After 35 years, forgotten in an attic, Death's music has been rediscovered by fans, with original vinyl records trading for up to $800. Now the fairy tale ending has begun. The critically acclaimed film can be seen in movie theatres across America from June the 28th. Special screenings will be followed by a very live set from Death. And Kanye West plays us out of this week's CNN Preview with his latest album, Yeezus.
Kanye's decided to release this, Yeezus, the most exciting record so far. It should be obvious by now that...
He's been teasing fans by projecting new songs such as New Slave and Black Skinhead onto buildings around the world ahead of the official album release date of June the 18th.
Was only served to the fairest skin. Doing clothes you would have thought I had help, but it wasn't satisfied unless I picked the cotton myself.
Until next time, I'm Becky Anderson.